One News Now. Rescuers have yet to see any sign of the 14 Filipinos who went missing after their fishing boat collided with a foreign vessel off the coast of Mindoro over the weekend. The Philippine Coast Guard hopes to finish its investigation within 7 days. To give us a rundown of what the PCG knows so far, we have JC Cosico. He's reporting live from Mandaluyong. JC, what do you have for us?
Charles, the Philippine Coast Guard continues its probe over the collision of a Filipino fishing vessel and a Hong Kong flag cargo vessel off the coast of Mindoro last Saturday. Based on PCG's initial probe, it took MV Vienna Wood more than 3 hours to email the incident to the command center, informing its collision with fishing boat Liberty 5. The PCG says it received the distress signal around 1:46 a.m. on a Sunday, but the collision happened 10:20 p.m. on Saturday night. Authorities will look into this as the 3-hour period is crucial in its search and rescue operations with the 12 Filipino crew members and 2 passengers off the boat. The agency added that MV Vienna Wood did not leave the area when the incident happened, nor deployed any small boats to aid in rescue efforts. This is about 7 other fishing vessels in the area were present at the time amid rough seas and bad weather. PCG will get the accounts of the persons on board these vessels and will include them in their ongoing probe. Here's part of Vice Admiral Orsabia's press conference.
We saw that there were a lot of fishing vessels already in the area. 2, their vessel is very, very big, and it was empty, and thus the freeboard was very high. It will take time also in launching their small boats in order to respond. Not to mention also that the visibility at the time was very, very poor, as well as the situation. So their priority then was to bring the ship away from the capsized fishing vessel and to those responding fishing vessels in the vicinity, because if not, they might lose control of the ship and will also hit the small vessels responding to such.
Meantime, the PCG says there were no signs of life yet on their ongoing rescue search and rescue operations. Operations will continue until Thursday, then the PCG will assess if there's a need to extend such. The crew of the Hong Kong flagged vessel also claimed that Liberty 5 only had one white light, which meant they were in the same direction. MV Vienna would also insist it tried to avoid the fishing boat, but the PCG says this claim has yet to be validated. Here's what they have to say on this matter.
It appears na wala silang nakita green or red light. Importante kasi yun. Kasi yung green at saka red light will determine if it is really hitting vessel, is it crossing port, crossing starboard, mga gano'n. Sa mga among mariners, hindi natin doon. Pag white light kasi makikita mo, ibig sabihin, sinusundan mo yung barko. You are on the same direction at pinupuntutan mo yung barko na yun. What they were seeing was a white light. So, according to them, na-confuse sila.
Charles, the ship and the crew of the MV Vienna Wood remains to be detained at the Batangas port as the investigation is still ongoing. And should it be proven that they have a hand on this incident, they may face criminal or civil charges. Back to you.
Thank you, JC Cosico. President Duterte will again address the nation tonight. Palace spokesperson Harry Roque did not disclose the exact time of the televised address, but Duterte is expected to discuss new community quarantine classifications to be implemented in the coming weeks. Here are other stories we are keeping our eyes on. The AFP Western Mindanao Command believes there was an overkill in the misencounter between police and military forces in Jolo yesterday. Citing initial investigations, Wesmincom spokesperson Arvin Encinas said the soldiers had introduced themselves as AFP operatives doing intel work on Abu Sayyaf members. Despite this, they were chased down and shot to death by policemen. Today marks the deadline of SSS contribution payments for the months of February, March, and April. This is the second extension from the original deadline back in June. Still, members crowded various SSS branches earlier today to make last-minute payments. Talking about extensions, the Comelec has suspended voter registration until the end of August. This includes satellite registration, which was originally set to resume today. For more updates, follow News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis, and you can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Just register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com so you can stream One News live anytime and anywhere. I'm Charles Lejano. We are One News.